Welcome. In this video, we're going to find the component form of a vector v with a magnitude of 10, which forms an angle of 120 degrees with the positive x-axis. Let's begin with a sketch. So there is the x and y axes. Now vector v must form an angle of 120 degrees with the x-axis. So that is vector v here, and I forgot its little arrowhead tip. So in order to solve this, we need to think back to what we know from right triangle trigonometry. See how this forms a right triangle here with the x-axis? Now we can think of, well, what is the x value and what is the y value of this triangle here? Now this angle of 120 degrees is supplementary to this one here. So this one here is 60 degrees. Now think back to trigonometry. I know that the cosine of 60 degrees is equal to, and I'm going to name this here the x component. This here I'm going to name y. And I know the cosine is equal to the x over the hypotenuse. And let me label what the hypotenuse is. Well, we know that the magnitude of this vector is 10, so the hypotenuse is 10. Now, there's one thing we have to be cautious about. Here in quadrant 2, we have to consider what x and y do in quadrant 2. X values are less than 0, y values are greater than 0. So this tells me that x is actually equal to negative 10 cosine of 60 degrees. So x is equal to negative 10 times 1/2, and that's negative 5. Now y is still going to be larger than 0, and I know that sine of 60 degrees will equal the y component divided again by the magnitude of 10. And just to make it really clear, for this x component, this negative here is because we're in quadrant 2. In quadrant 2, we don't have to worry about this for y since y is positive. So again, y is just equal to 10 sine 60 degrees. So this is 10 times root 3 over 2, or 5 root 3. So vector v in component form is equal to negative 5, comma, 5 root 3. I hope you found this video helpful.